You are now listening to the Blast Cast, the soon-to-be #1 podcast on the web. I'm your host, some guy named Jay, and before I get into this first podcast, I'd like to give a shout-out. Check out the latest single from Bagends called On Fire. The song is about a man conquering his inner struggles to fulfill his destiny. The track was produced by Luxury Music and has been burning up the indie and national charts, peaking at #2 for the independent artists according to the Digital Tracker Radio reports. The YouTube video has reached over 90,000 views in just a few short months, and the record has been getting tons of cosigns from DJs across the nation, from DJs like DJ Colossal, DJ Skrill of the Slip and Slide DJs, DJ Flipside, DJ Affluence, and more. You can check out the single, the YouTube video, and the official blog for this artist by going to www.bagensblog.blogspot.com or checking out the links in the info box below. That's BAGENDS blog.blogspot.com. Bagends, on fire. Check it out. Okay, this is the first installment of the Blast Cast. Again, I'm your host, some guy named Jay, just some guy named Jay. And for this first installment, I just want to introduce myself and just introduce and tell you what the podcast will be about. First, the reason this podcast is called the Blast Cast is because this is just an extension of the email blast service, the Giant Blast. And some of the things featured in the Giant Blast email blast will be topics on this podcast as well. The podcast will be in talk radio format. We're not going to really be playing music and things like that unless we just want to play a little quick thing and just talk about it, give a quick review or something like that. But it's going to be in talk radio format. And the topics and the focus of this podcast will be primarily about entertainment, more specifically music. We will discuss various topics on how independent and up-and-coming artists can further promote their music. Different things they can do to increase hits and, create more awareness for their product and kind of strengthen their brand. We'll also talk to various people in the industry, other people that have promotion and marketing services, and, they'll talk about their services and things like that. I'll even have the competition on, even other guys that have email blasts. I'll have them on talking about their email blast too. So, we're gonna have it all on here, and the people, you guys can decide for yourself what service you want to go with. And for people that aren't artists, people that aren't really into the entertainment, but they're just fans, we're also going to talk about current events and social issues as well. So it's not going to strictly just be things that independent artists can pick up on and use. But these days, pretty much everybody's an artist, seems like it. There's no fans anymore. Everybody wants to sing. Everybody wants to rap. Everybody wants to DJ or make beats. So pretty much, I guess the fans are artists themselves. But if you can take something from this show and use it, that's fine. That's pretty much the basic thing. I'm not here to sell anything. I do sell ads on the email blast and this and that, but the primary focus of this podcast is really just to get the information out, and also we're going to be interviewing artists and things, and they'll talk about what they're doing and things like that. Now, it's not going to be anything for them, really a format for them to plug their projects and things like that, but really just kind of a format for them to talk about what's going on in the industry, like what the things they face as artists, shady promoters, artists that hate on them. Are they really making money off their art? If so, what ways make more money than others? They get paid for shows, they get paid for features, their mixtape sales. We'll talk about things like that, so you guys that are doing the same thing can kind of get the same, kind of get an idea. What else I want to talk about? Also, if you want to be a guest on this show, I already have the guests lined up who I'm going to have. But in the future, if you want to join the discussion, you can email me at thegiantblast@aol.com, and we can talk about it, see if we can set this up. All that information is in the info box below. And also, too, check out the Blast blog. That's also another extension of the Giant Blast, email blast, and also the video blast, too. Those links are down there in the info box, but if you don't want to check that out, I can just tell you the blastblog.blogspot.com, or you can go to thevideoblast.blogspot.com. They're all hosted on Blogspot. and you guys, it's spelled just how it sounds. It's blast. It's not any kind of funky, weird way to spell it. you know. And so that's pretty much it. I just want to talk about. I just want to introduce myself again. I'm some guy named Jay, just some guy named Jay, and I just wanted to just introduce this podcast, and and also feel free to leave comments at the bottom. Even if you want to hate on the show, this is some BS, you could leave that too. Everybody's welcome. It's an open discussion. Nobody's banned or blocked, at least not yet. So just say what you need to say. And also, before I go, I want to give another shout out. Check out the new single from Nitres featuring Petey Pablo, What It Is. You can check the single and more information on this artist at nitresnews.blogspot.com, or just check it out in the info box below. Again, the name of that single is What It Is by Nitres featuring Petey Pablo. Check it out.